You're now listening to No Gimmicks.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the No Gimmicks podcast here on the DFPN. We have a monumental weekend coming up. A lot of great wrestling. Shout out to Hot, because we will be we have an interview with them dropping tomorrow. Russell Bowl coming this weekend. But MPX is the site this weekend that a lot of attention is going to be on. This Saturday night, Splinter Cell, loaded card, but one match in particular that we kind of campaigned for to happen in MPX is happening in MPX. We had one half of that matchup on the show before, talking about the potential of this matchup. Now that we know that it's official, we have the other half of that equation in the building. Joining us tonight is someone who we talked about on this show, has been making his rounds across the state of Texas. He's been out in Cali. He's been doing the West Coast Pro thing. And now he's got a shot to represent the DFW in the Texas 8 for New Texas Pro Wrestling. The chosen one, Mr. LVJ, joins us here on No Gimmicks. Welcome back, sir.
Yeah, no, it's good to be back. Last time, since I've been here, you guys bought shirts, you guys cheer me on. So, when you came into my DMs begging and pleading me to get back on the show, I said I could do some charity work.
Wow.
Okay. Low blood. Wow. See, we were generous.
I'm being generous by giving you my time right now.
I appreciate it. It is appreciated. This is the type of night it's going to be. Okay. All right.
That's definitely the tutelage of JD Griffey showing up.
That is very, very much the tutelage. But listen, I haven't been a hater to anyone in that stable. I've been giving you your flowers recently. And it's because game recognizes game. I've been having to eat a lot of crow, especially when it comes to you. Especially when it comes to JD Griffey, because I'll go ahead and admit it. I'll admit it to you. Last time you were on this show, I said it felt like you were being manipulated. I was severely wrong by that. And it's because the chess pieces that we've seen in play from both you and JD Griffey, it seems that whatever game he's giving you, you've taken it and you've ran with it. The evidence is pure. It's in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. I gotta commend you on that.
Well,
no bias here.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a real man to realize when he's at fault, when he's made mistakes. And I mean, you live on Facebook, on YouTube, you telling the whole world that you were wrong about LVJ, and it's okay. I'm starting to realize a lot of people are wrong about LVJ recently.
Do you think Exodus Prime was wrong about you and what he said about you?
I think Exodus Prime is wrong about a lot of things. I think he's wrong when he says he's the best wrestler in Dallas. It's 2026. It's not 2022. It's not 2023. What else did he say about me? I'm a busy man. I can't catch everything. I don't be on social media all the time. Give me some quotes.
Well, one quote in particular from Mr. Exodus Prime, he talked about this generation of, and I quote, YN wrestlers, and how you guys kind of just, you come to the table and you beg for an opportunity and you complain if things don't go your way. But for you, because he gave a specific example, I can't remember the last New Texas show, but he was doing an interview and you jumped in and you called your shot. While he did commend you, he said he respected the way you came about it, but if you really wanted the opportunity, all you had to do was hit him up one-on-one. You didn't have to cut into his time. So, how do you feel about those statements?
Well, I think you could do the nice thing, and I could talk to him not behind the camera. I could talk to him backstage, and I could just be like, "Hey, X, I really want to be in the Texas 8 this year. Can we please have a match?" But I don't do the nice way because I believe in myself. I believe I'm the best in Dallas, so I shouldn't have to ask. I shouldn't even have to have this match, to be honest with you, but it's okay because New Texas doesn't have the heart to tell Exodus Prime that he's not the best in Dallas anymore. So I'll just go ahead and prove it to him. And that's funny. He says this new generation, they just ask for stuff. You know what? I'll be completely honest with you. He's right. This new generation, they don't have the same grind. They don't. That's good. That's actually good. See, this new generation, they think they deserve everything. I've seen it from a lot of wrestlers around me. They think that they deserve these bigger opportunities, but they don't put in the hours. They don't put in the grind. They just complain. I'm not like that. I'm one of a dying breed. I make the towns, all right? You see me in Austin. You see me in Houston. You see me go out to California.
Can't lie.
I do this wrestling stuff, and I don't really make a lot of money out of it right now, but that's because I love this business, and I want to get to that top spot. I don't sit around and wait for people to give me opportunities to get to that next stage. I go out and take it so people notice me and want me up on that next stage. I'm out there training every week, almost every day. So to sit there and say that I'm just begging to get an opportunity, that's not me, X. I'm a different breed.
I like that. You know what? I'm glad you said that because I was also on this show the last time Kelvin and I were on air, and I gave you flowers. And I want to give you flowers now that you're here in person because I told the world, and I have been telling a lot of people about LVJ specifically. If you guys missed the opportunity, the match, the show that New Texas put on, Snakebite, there was one match in particular. The whole card was loaded. The whole card from top to bottom. However, there's one match in particular that you need to keep your eye on, and that was LVJ versus Danny O'Ryan. Why? Because LVJ, as he just said, he didn't wait. He went out to the ring. He called out the top guy, well, second top guy in New Texas Pro, and Danny O'Ryan, who has a guaranteed title shot, and said, "Hey, I want to skip the Texas 8, and I want your shot, and I want it now." And y'all had a hell of a match. So kudos to you. And I got to ask you, because I asked Exodus this as well. Either one of you guys could take the night off. Texas 8, DFW qualifier, keep your body ready, stay in good condition while the other one burns himself out. But both of y'all just guns blazing, accepting all challenges. And now we're locked into Saturday night. How are you feeling going into Saturday night with Exodus Prime one-on-one?
You know, it's funny. Over the weekend after I beat up Travis Cuddy, I actually cut a little promo on Exodus, and I haven't posted it. And the reason I haven't posted it is because I called him an old dog who doesn't have any new tricks, and that needs to be put down. But when I thought about it, see, that didn't sit right with me. See, Exodus, I can keep calling you Unk, and I can keep calling you old, but the fact of the matter is that you are a respected talent here in Texas, okay? You have made your trips. You have gone around this state. You have won championships after championships after championships. So there's a reason why people still have this false narrative that you are the best in Dallas because you have the resume, you have the pedigree. But I wasn't lying when I said you're an old dog. You are old. I'm bigger. I am faster. I am stronger than you. It is 2026, and you spend more time talking about how you want to retire than you are in a wrestling ring training. But a dog on his last legs, hey, he's fine to survive, right? So maybe you do have a couple of new tricks up your sleeve just to survive. And that's what I got to be worried about. I got to be worried about the Exodus Prime who's trying to cling on to his name, cling on to that fame that he had back in yesteryear. It's the young gun who hasn't been to the top of the mountain yet, who's trying to claim that number one spot against the guy who's established himself already. So who's going to come out on top? Is my bark going to be as good as my bite? Or is Hector still going to be top of the food chain? So you got to find out on Saturday, right?
It seems to me that you're approaching this not like a match to qualify. This is a match to solidify a legacy. Am I far off on that?
I think when we have a match to declare who is the best in Dallas, that's going to turn some heads. It's going to make people look at you a certain way. It's going to get more eyes on you, right?
Yeah.
So I'm treating this as a tournament match, to be honest with you. It's not just a qualifier. It's a part of the tournament itself. And this is to get my name even more out there. I went to California. There's people who know me in California who don't know anything about Texas wrestling at all, but they know who LVJ is now. And now I'm trying to get the whole state to recognize the name LVJ.
I'm not mad at that. I'm honestly not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that either. And I got a question for you because you said legacy and it clicked in my brain because of what you and JD have been doing. And we're talking about MPX and we are on the road to Destiny. So the next question I have for you, everything that's been going on, we've seen it all unfold. Big J, Demo Diamond at Destiny, Cheerly Legal. JD Griffey, Delin Cavens, MPX title, first time ever, steel cage match. LVJ, where are you feeling? Because again, you guys are on fire right now, playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. Just last week, it was announced that the MPX prospect title is coming back and it's going to be a scramble match. Do you probably have your eyes on the prospect title? Because at least to my knowledge, you haven't been announced for Destiny yet. But I know in some way, shape, form, or fashion, you probably are going to be there.
Here, let's let the cat out of the bag. I'll be at Destiny. All right. I'll be at Destiny. What I'm going to do at Destiny, who knows? You're right. There is a prospect title match. Maybe I'm in that. But maybe I'm not. Maybe you just have to go to the show and find out. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I do know Big J's going to win. JD's going to win. And I'm going to win whatever I'm doing. If Joey's there, Joey's going to win. We're all going to be winners because that's just what we do. We win.
Even Alfred?
He'll be a good cheerleader.
Thank you for saying that.
He's a great cheerleader. He wasn't the last time I saw him. He was slipping over the ring, couldn't get the ropes, dropping the title.
This is what I said.
But he'll be on his best behavior. It's Destiny.
Okay, fair enough. So, Mr. LVJ, going forward, 2026, do you see this as the year of LVJ? I have to ask this because it seems like you're setting this up for this to be the year of LVJ. Is this the year that we see LVJ on the top of the mountain?
I think my mindset right now is every year is going to be my best year. I don't know exactly what the year will be. I don't think anyone in wrestling truly knows what their year is until they're in it. All they're looking to do is improve. And, sometimes you catch fire. Nobody knows what that magic moment will be where that snap just happens and you become the hottest thing in the wrestling industry. I'm just trying to do what I can do, control what I can control, get better each and every single day, be the best, be the chosen one. But yeah, the year of LVJ, I don't know if that's 2026. I don't know if that's 2027. I got some big things coming up. Got this Texas 8. I'm going to beat Exodus Prime. I'm going to win the Texas 8. Then I'm going to go to Vegas. And who knows? I might win $1 million in Vegas.
Hey, if you win $1 million in Vegas, I'll be in Vegas. Hit me up.
None of that money's going to go to you.
Why not? I had to shoot the shot, man.
As soon as if I win $1 million in a casino, I'm going to get out of the casino. You're not going to see me 10 minutes later.
Fair enough. I had to ask.
This is exactly why he started the show by saying charity case.
Hey, man. What good is a shot if you don't shoot it? I'm just saying.
Ask the Texas Longhorns that question. Never mind. That's another topic for another day. Never mind.
See, you cutting too deep. Hey.
It's okay, man. I'm a TCU fan. We do smack those.
Hey, Brock is getting busted. Hey, that's what the Texas 8 for.
Exactly. I'm
Bust the bracket.
Okay, and I already know for a fact. Because I already seen a lot of people. You know what I saw? I love social media. I saw when they made that New Texas made that little post saying, "Who do you want to see represent Dallas?" You know whose name? Not one person said my name. Me even getting into the tournament, I'm breaking all y'all's brackets.
I love it. I love it.
I love that too, especially because the stakes have been raised. For those that have not been aware or have not been on social media, the Texas 8 has been taken to another level. Timor the Great will be defending the Lone Star Championship during the whole tournament. So there's a very good chance that LVJ, if you qualify and make it to the Texas 8, which I'm not saying that you're not, because we got to see what Saturday does. But
go ahead and pencil it in. Yeah, when I'm in. Yeah.
I have been on record saying that looking at the field, depending who steps out of Dallas, I think Dallas is the front runner in the Texas 8 tournament. So we could be seeing and new Lone Star champion LVJ. It's got a nice ring to it.
That does sound amazing. I head into Vegas, the new Lone Star champion. That could be pretty. That could be pretty spicy.
Hey, I would love to see it, honestly. Honestly speaking, I would love to see it.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not being a hater, LVJ. I know I got the reputation. I'll take it. But I'm not gonna be a hater.
Are you at the show on Saturday? Are you at the show?
I'll be there.
JJ, you there?
I will be there front row.
Okay, I can't wait. I hope I see both y'all standing up, chapping and clearing when I make my entrance. I better see it.
All right.
My biggest supporters, y'all two. Y'all said it.
Hey, we'll put the stamp on you, man.
That's not what I said. I said up, standing, giving me my applause. That's what I said.
Oh,
On Saturday, I can't do that now, but on Saturday.
Yeah. Practice it off camera, but yeah, on Saturday, I need to see it.
For sure.
I don't believe that. That didn't sound genuine coming out of your mouth just now.
You'll just have to wait and see.
Come on, Kelvin. What are we doing?
Okay.
What?
You bought a shirt too. You should wear your chosen LVJ t-shirt to the show on Saturday to support. And everyone who's coming to the show, I'm having my merch, and when I win, and we can all go to the Texas 8 together wearing my merch. You can all go down to Austin.
Fair enough. I will wear the shirt. I will stand and cheer. I will cheer you on.
Okay.
Fair enough.
That's all I ask. If you're not a hater, if you're not a hater,
I'm not. Listen, my record has been proven on this show. I've eaten my crow when I had to eat it. I've hated when I had to hate.
You know, you started the show off apologizing. You're right. You were a good man. You apologized when you knew you were wrong. You apologized to me. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, and I just can't wait to see you support me on Saturday. Truly.
All right. Fair enough. Yeah. But thank you for your time, sir. Thank you for coming on the show. Good luck this weekend.
Is that it? Wait, we ain't got no more questions. No more questions.
Man, I ain't got nothing. What you want to talk about?
No, I think I hit all my beats. I talked about new people in this business thinking they just deserve everything. I talked about me versus Exodus Prime, about the old versus new. It's that old dog. Does he have one last trick in him to get over the hump of the new purebred in this business? We'll find out on Saturday, right?
We'll find out.
Find out on Saturday.
That's how you promote a match. I don't know if he did that. Did he just talk crap about me? Did he promote the match at all? Did he do that?
Well, at that point, we didn't know there was a match.
Oh, okay.
But he said what he had to say about you.
Okay. I bet he didn't compliment me at all, did he? I gave him too much grace.
No, he did. He actually did. He said you're bright. He said you are a bright young star. You have a lot ahead of you. He sees a lot. He sees a lot of himself in you. That was complimentary.
I get. Yeah, I guess. I don't see it, but I guess.
Hey, listen. I just know Saturday night is a big night for both of you.
Yes.
So may the best man win.
What do you think X is going to do once he loses? What do you think he'll do? You think he's going to lean more into his rap career? What do you think?
Let me ask you this. Are you trying to beat him into retirement?
Um, no, I mean, whether this match happened or not, I feel like in the summer he was going to make a Facebook post saying, "I think it's time to retire, guys." Anyway, so maybe I'm speeding up the process a little bit. Maybe he'll make that this weekend on Sunday after I beat him. Maybe. I don't. X doesn't have to retire. He just has to stop saying he's the best in Dallas after Saturday.
I mean, it'll be pretty evident at that point because he'll be representing Dallas.
Yeah. So he can't keep saying it.
So in your mind, let me ask, because you're bringing this up. So now I got to ask, in your mind, does a win against Exodus Prime this Saturday make LVJ the clear-cut best in the DFW area?
Yeah, point blank period, yes. I mean, I already believe that before the match. I'll believe it after the match when I win. But if anybody has any complaints, I mean, I'm sure I'll see some vague posts about it on Facebook anyway. They won't come up to my face and try to argue with me about it. They'll just vague post or say it behind my back like they usually do.
Okay.
But
you heard it here.
But to me, born and raised in Dallas, I am the best male wrestler, the best unsigned in Dallas going right now. I'm 24 years old. I've been doing this for 3 years. I've been doing a lot more in 3 years than people have done for their entire careers here in Dallas.
Bold statement. That's a bold statement. But I like it, though. I like the confidence. Most people will call that cocky. I call it confident.
I mean,
because you have the data.
It's a fact.
You have the data to back it up.
Should I name the opponents who I've been in the ring with, who I've gotten to share the ring with? Maya World, West Coast Pro Women's Champion Johnny Robbie, Brick Savage, Danny O'Ryan, AJ Francis, Shane Taylor. I was in the ring in a one-on-one match with Shane Taylor in my first year. Promotions.
That's somebody we got to get.
Promotions. Let's just keep going. Promotions. VIP Wrestling, MPX Wrestling, New Texas Pro, Wrestling Revolver, House of Glory, West Coast Pro, Ring of Honor. That's in 3 years.
I'm not arguing with it. I'm not arguing with that at all.
Your channel got reach. So all those people in the comments who was saying who should represent Dallas and they wasn't saying my name, understand that there's a reason that I was picked. I know y'all was arguing. I know y'all was confused, but there's a reason, okay? There's a reason. I have the pedigree. I have the resume. I have the talent.
That you do. And again, I'm not arguing that. But I'm in your mind, a win this Saturday makes you the clear-cut best wrestler to come out of Dallas right now.
When I beat Exodus Prime this Saturday, he can no longer say he's the best in Dallas anymore because he got beat by the best in Dallas.
You heard it here, folks.
Lock in on Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't already, lock in on Saturday. Get your tickets. Go to MPX on Instagram, on Facebook. They got the links to get your tickets. Show up. Search on Metroplex Wrestling on your Maps app. Go find it. Walk-ins are available. You don't want to miss the show, folks.
At all. Don't miss this one. I gotta be in the building for this one.
You do have to be. Oh yeah, you already agreed you're going to be front row, standing up, me applause with the shirt. So yeah. You got it. That didn't sound believable, JJ. And I'll be honest, it didn't sound like he was going to do it.
I don't know where he's leaning, but I will confirm. I've already got my tickets. I'm locked in. I will be front row for the whole show, so I'm there, regardless.
Yes. Do you have your LVJ shirt?
I do not, but I will hit you up at the merch table as soon as I get there.
There we go. You guys could stand side by side. I don't know where you guys are going to be at when the show starts, but when it's time for my match, you guys got to get together, be side by side. I got to see you. You're the OVJ section. Start it up. Yeah. Start it up.
Hey, if that's what we're doing, I'll start it.
Exactly.
Boom.
See?
Quote it.
There we go.
All right.
We just made business here, folks. That's how you do business.
Appreciate it. But thank you for your time, my guy. Good luck again this Saturday. You won't need luck. I believe in you. So I know it's going to be a great match. Can't wait to see it.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great night. Can't wait to see you on Saturday. I can't wait to see everybody on Saturday when they see me rightfully and finally, without a shadow of a doubt, claim my title as the best wrestler in Dallas.
Absolutely. All right, sir. Have a great night. Thank you.
Oh man, that's only one. And I know you said that there was a second guest, and yes. I don't know who it is, Kelvin. So I've been itching, I've been dying to know who is the second guest for tonight.
Listen. This last interview went swimmingly. All right, buckle up.
Okay.
Because you're gonna need it. You're gonna be in the presence of an aura.
Oh no.
In just a second, you will be in the presence of an aura that you have never exactly. Get them ready. All right. Because joining us. Oh, give me a second. He says he's not ready. He says we're not ready.
Of course.
So while we get ready, let's talk about what LVJ just said.
Right.
A clear cut favorite in the tournament if he gets in already. Right. Me and you both have LVJ as someone who's capable of winning this tournament. I think if he enters this tournament, he can win it. I also believe the same for X, but he has some points here. And it goes back to the interview, right? He has some points to where it's kind of hard to argue with him, man. And he just seems like he's flipping the switch right now. And are you getting that sense? He seems like he's flipping the switch and he's ready to go.
Yeah, definitely. I will agree. There's definitely a switch being flipped. And we kind of talked about this, and I did allude to it, which is what I was trying to pull up on my phone while we're talking about it. New Texas Pro has already started to announce the bracket. So far, for those that haven't seen or heard, as we talked about, Timur the Great is going to be defending the Lone Star Championship during the whole tournament.
Yeah.
Timur's first round match is against Decimus, which if I'm not mistaken, Decimus is representing the Rio Grande Laredo area. Okay.
Ooh.
So that's going to be a banger right out of the gate. Earlier today, we got another announcement. Justin Taylor is taking on Ollie Summers in a first round match.
That's a great match too.
That is also a great match. That is the West Texas district versus the Austin district. So when you look at it, the only remaining people left, there's the San Antonio representative, Jesse Funaki. There's the El Paso district, Marty Snow. And then there's the wild card that is not from Texas, Tim Bosby. So without even thinking about it, in my opinion, again, whoever represents Dallas, which after that interview, I'm leaning more on the side of LVJ because LVJ has a point to prove. So for LVJ, I could see LVJ and Jesse Funaki. That's a banger of a match in the very first round. Or you could see LVJ and Tim Bosby. So I don't know which way it's going to lean, but I can see LVJ getting out of the first round and making a run.
Hold on, because the chat don't seem like they agree. Saying nah. Welcome to the show, Megan. And no LVJ. That's wild. I don't know how you get that conclusion.
Yeah. So man, And that's the other thing that I'm thinking about too, because we saw what happened last week at MPX. Tatum Manning was brutally jumped by the new number one contenders for the MPX Tag Team Championships and Most
Yep.
Wanted. So you've gotta know, with all eyes on Destiny, everybody is getting ready for Destiny. We know the MPX Tag Team titles are on the line at Destiny, and
Yep.
who are the current champions right now? Tatum and Exodus. So you've got to know, for Exodus, he's got to have eyes in the back of his head. And yes, he's looking at the Texas 8. He's got to get to the qualifier. He wants to make a run in the tournament. However, you also have to defend your championship gold here in a couple of weeks. And you may not have a 100% Tatum Manning after what happened because of Most Wanted.
There's a lot of targets on him right now.
Right.
Yeah. And is his focus up to par? Because he's gonna need it. Let's just be honest, man. What we just heard from LVJ, he's focused. He's focused, and he sounds like a man on a mission.
Right.
Point blank, period. He really does.
Right. And that's the scary thing, because we've also been on record talking about the influence and the tutelage of JD Griffey. And all it takes is one mental error, one slip up, one whatever it takes for Exodus Prime to make a mistake. And LVJ, as he so vocally said, he's going to chomp at it and he's not going to let go.
Right.
So, yeah.
All right. You got your shades?
As long as we're not stepping into the sun, I suppose.
Oh, no sun, but the power of the aura is going to be at a supernova level.
Oh, boy,
joining us at this time is none other than Tom A. Welcome back, Tom A., to the show, my friend.
You're welcome for me deciding to return to this podcast.
Listen, I appreciate the time. I appreciate the time. And we were talking about big matches this weekend at Splinter Cell, MPX. You yourself have a big match this weekend at MPX against the returning Izzy James. Talk to me real quick about what you're feeling going into this match.
I'm feeling really proud, really great. Because I'm doing a service to this man. He's an MPX OG. He was one of the first MPX champions. I know all about this man, but he doesn't know anything about the supernova. He may remember the old me, the me that would go off the walls at the flip of a hat. But this is a completely different person that he is not prepared to take on. He may be one of the best in Texas, but he is not the person with the most aura in Texas. That's me.
All right, so we keep hearing this best argument. JJ?
I mean, if somebody says best one more time, I'm worried Michael Schaefer may pop in here and make an appearance. But Tom A., you're here. I don't know how long we have you, so I'm just going to get straight to the point. When I heard that this match was announced, I had a lot of reactions, right? And
obviously, I'm amazing.
It was amazing. It's an amazing match. I'm not going to lie. Amazing match. Tom A. versus Izzy James. That's a fantasy match. So whoever booked this, shout out to you guys. And Tom A., thank you for gracing us with this match.
You're so welcome. I'm a man of the people.
Yes, you are. And we so graciously appreciate you. And I have been on this show as somewhat your fan. I am your fan. I just don't like how you get the job done, especially last week with Marvelous Mac. But hear me out. Hear me out. This week, Tom A., if you somehow can get the job done against the gutter snake, Izzy James, because I will be there live, front row, I will have a sign that says I was wrong, and I will eat crow live at MPX Splinter Cell.
Well, I guarantee you should just get that sign right now, ready right now, because I am draining that man's aura to zero.
That's a tall
I don't know
order.
what you want me to tell you.
That's
I
a tall.
don't have any doubt in my mind. If I walk in there with doubt, what am I doing?
Strong words too. There's been some bold statements being made tonight. It's like everybody feel like they're going into this weekend with no doubt at all that they're going to get the job done. I honestly like the confidence.
You should love the confidence. I mean, if anybody is going to be a shining example of full embraced confidence, it is me, the supernova. I mean, I'm sure you saw my promo last week, because who wouldn't watch it? Every day I wake up, I look in that mirror, look myself up and down, and tell myself how great I am and how full of aura I have become and just how marvelous I really am. So, if you can't be confident in yourself, why would I even step in that ring?
Fair point.
That's a valid point. And speaking of points, because you also made a point last week, we talked about this with LVJ. The MPX prospect title has been announced to return, and it's coming to Destiny in 2 weeks' time at the Epic, and it's going to be a scramble match. And the first participant was you. So, Tomei, the question, no matter how many people enter the scramble, do you see yourself as the next MPX prospect champion?
Does a fish need water to breathe, JJ? Yes, I think I'm going to be the prospect champion. They announced me first because I'm going to be the biggest star in that match. They might as well just call it the Supernova Scramble match. Because no matter who gets in my way, they're getting dropped on their head and taking the Aura Farmer.
That's actually not a bad name for the match, so I'll pencil that in the notes.
Yeah.
But the reason that I asked is because, you know, we've had a record and an example when Ernie had a contract for a match at Destiny. Lou Cameron just signed on the dotted line and ended up choosing the one called Manders. For the scramble, we don't know who's going to be in the scramble. So, yes, your star power is unlimited. You are the supernova. You do have the largest aura. But are you not worried about any other potential entrant into the scramble?
Why would I be worried about anybody else? The only person I really could honestly worry about is maybe Cavens, because he screwed me out of the Texas Rumble and the main event of Destiny. They needed a supernova in that steel cage match, but no. We have to go with this guy. Down here when I'm all the way up here. So, I'm getting my revenge. I don't care who it is. Honestly, I don't care. They walk in that match, I am going to show them exactly why I say every single weekend that I am the definition of greatness.
Tomei, if I may, a question. Do you feel that people are still sleeping on Tomei?
Oh, yes. Yes, they are. I understand. I spent 5 years in a tag team carrying that tag team on my back, the weight of the world on my shoulders. We wouldn't have been 6-time tag champs if it wasn't for me. So yes, I do feel like people are sleeping on me. They think just because I used to be a tag guy that no, I can't be a singles guy. This guy can't hang. He is not going to be able to outlast all these people. I can't. And I will, because I am proving all of these doubters who don't understand how great I really am that this is my moment and nobody is going to take it from me again.
Bro, it's like the MPX roster is built on piss and vinegar, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I have been on record saying that there's no better version of a wrestler than a pissed off wrestler, and everybody has a point to prove and a statement to make, and I am here for it, full stamp.
Yes, absolutely. So, Tomei, this weekend, you get the job done. What do you see yourself doing after that?
I'm
Are you
probably going to
prepping
go
for
on
that?
another trip.
Oh.
I mean, people want to see me all over the place. Who knows? Maybe I might go to the Scottish Highlands. I may even go to Madrid.
Madrid's nice around this time of year too.
Because I treat myself how I should be treated. Supernovas should be pampered. Greatness should be treated a certain way. And if nobody else is going to treat me that way, then I'm going to do it all myself.
Okay. All right. Well, on that note, JJ,
I
do you
have
have
to go.
anything else?
All I'm gonna say is, for the record, I may be eating a lot of crow after this Saturday, Kelvin. Yeah, I got to go to the store and get a sign made because oh, my gut is telling me not to bet against Tom A because I've been wrong before, but I've had reason to be wrong because there's been some questionable finishes. But there's just something about the gutter snake. There's just something about Izzy James that if anybody can de-escalate the supernova, I have to choose my words carefully. If anybody can halt his momentum, it's the gutter snake.
That is true. And we're seeing him fresh back from Japan.
And we're also seeing him, unfortunately, off a unfortunate turn of events from New Texas Pro with the one called Manders and a sloppy, weird, backwards finish where he didn't get the New Texas Pro title that he wanted. And he did in that show going off the air that this isn't over between him and Manders. And I've been on record saying there is no other wrestler than a pissed off wrestler. And Izzy James in a bad mood, buckle up because you're going for a ride.
Yes, sir.
I'm taking these off. What the hell am I doing?
Yeah, I was about to tell you. I was about to tell you. You don't need to wear them no more, man.
Jesus.
But we got the rest of this card to break down, man. Two very, very good matches. We've already covered. But what do you say? Let's break down the rest of this card, man.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. This week on MPX, Splinter Cell. All right, here we go. Splinter Cell is coming at you live this Saturday. And one of the guys whose names got brought up earlier is again, we've seen the deck get stacked against this guy. And for some reason, he keeps diving headfirst into the smoke. I'm talking about the Lynn Cavens. And the Lynn Cavens is going up against Sky Della Cremosa, who we both said last week is starting to find the old Sky Della Cremosa again. Again, this week, I don't like this matchup for him, especially on the road to Destiny. I don't like this matchup for the Lynn Cavens. But, thoughts?
First, shout out to the chat. Everybody has been active all night, so shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all. AC Chavez, Cavens, because we've talked about it. Cavens is that guy. He is a favorite amongst the addicts. It doesn't matter if it's a slow weekend, a busy weekend, a high-profile show, another Saturday night. If Cavens is there, the people are going to be there, and they're going to be loud, and they're going to be proud. I don't like this match for Cavens this weekend because of the factors that we just discussed. One, you have a steel cage match pending in 2 weeks against JD Griffey, which you're going to need to be at least 90% or better before you even enter that cage if you want to stand a chance with JD on the level that he's on. Second, it's like we talked about with LVJ. Nobody is ducking the smoke. Nobody is taking a week off. Nobody is taking a backseat. Everybody is grinding. They keep going. They keep doing, whether it's here, whether it's Austin, whether it's somewhere else. And I just don't know if Cavens is going to be able to hold up physically on this road if he keeps going the way that he's going against the opponents that he keeps going against. And then the third point, which you touched on, we seem to be having the variation of the Texas Chainsaw and Sky De La Cremosa back, and that is dangerous. Which, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching us live, we're gonna go ahead and give you, a little spoiler, because next week somebody pray for us, because we're gonna have a chainsaw appearance next week on No Gimmicks. So yeah, please make sure your boys are okay, because we're gonna need it. But man, I don't know. I like the match. I just don't like the timing of this match.
That's a fact. The timing of this is crazy. But and that's like, for me, it's like Cavens is putting himself through. It's trial by fire for him when you don't necessarily need that, right? We know what you're capable of. You proved that to us as you became the champion the first time. This time, it seems like you're just doing it to prove. I don't know if he's trying to prove it to himself, prove it to the MPX addicts, what he's trying to do. But for me, it's like, come on, man. You don't need to keep going through all of this just to get to JD Griffey. The match is set. It was set. And thank you, Kim. Thank you for that. But the match is set at Destiny. You that part of the equation is already there. Rest up, heal your body, get ready for it. But the fact that he's week after week jumping head first into the deep end of the pool, bro, it's like, I don't like this, bro. I don't like this at all.
Yeah, man. I honestly can't pick a winner in this one, because of if you would have said this is the Law version of Sky, easily I would have said Cavens.
Yeah.
But because we're getting this new variation, and that's the other scary thing. We know what the Texas Chainsaw is capable of, but this new version of Sky, it seems like Sky is
controlled chaos.
Not only is it the controlled chaos, it's a more dangerous Sky, because we've seen it. Sky's more calculating. Yes, he's violent, but he's also aware. And you can see it if you've paid attention to his matches over the past few weeks. The referees aren't going to get in there and try to stop Sky from, hey, I'm counting 5 while you're beating on somebody in the corner. They're going to back off a little bit. So I like the match. I just think it's a really bad time.
Oh, bro, it's just the worst time. It's the worst time. And that's why I'm like, I don't know why he feels the need to prove that.
Right.
And if I'm JD Griffey, I got a big smile on my face. Cause like, for me, it's like, this guy is just making it way too easy. It's way too easy for me. And how many times have we seen JD? We've seen him sparingly.
Right.
Only when you need to. And when you don't see him is when he's the most dangerous, because he's touching you without even being there. That's the crazy part. And it's been week after week. He's been manipulating the pieces. He doesn't have to be present. When he gets the job done, he leaves. Right. And Cavens is like, and then you're going to be in a steel cage too. So yeah, I don't like this at all, bro. I don't like that at all. But even then, I can't pick a winner.
It's hard, man. It's a hard one. So I think it's going to be a good match. It's going to be a really, really special match. Both of these guys, again, we've talked about it with everybody at MPX. Everybody has a point to prove, statements to be made. We're on the road to Destiny. So every little bit of momentum that you can gain, people are chomping at the bit. And shout out to AC.
Yeah.
Cavens beat JD for the title once. He'll do it again.
Here's the thing about that though, AC. And I hate to be the devil's advocate in this situation, but it's an absolute fact, right? 1-on-1, JD has not lost to Cavens. When he's lost to Cavens, there was more than one person involved, right? And these people kind of had a vendetta against him anyway. And I hate I'm talking like that because it's totally the truth. but and it's something JD would even say. It's like when he got the job done, it was more than one factor at play against JD. One-on-one, JD's had the upper hand. And that's just a fact. Not only that, one-on-one, it was under bright lights. The lights are going to be bright for Destiny. Please believe that. That's JD's realm. Everything about this match coming up at Destiny benefits JD, whether the fans want to admit this or not. This is JD's realm that Cavens is stepping into. So to get this job done, it's going to be a monumental task. This is not going to be easy, and which is why I keep reiterating, going on this path right now is not a smart move. Is it brave? Yes. Is it courageous? Yes. Is it smart? No, not at all.
Right. And I'll piggyback on what you were saying because I saw Kim's comment in the chat as well. Caven's finishing his story at Destiny. It's all there, right? Like the story is there. The beautiful story is there. The underdog, the hero, the people, all of that. It's there, right? It's the big Cinderella moment, which on the D1 Ignis show, we talked about how Cinderella is dead. In this particular instance, when Destiny arrives, and again, just like Kelvin, I hate to be the devil's advocate, but we could see Cinderella very well die at Destiny because the deck is severely stacked against Cavens. It's a cage match. You keep going head first into these matches with people that you don't even need to be wrestling against. And, you know, the other elephant in the room, if we're going to talk about it, your best friend in Man, JD put him out. Demo Diamond has a Charlie legal match with Big J. That is going to get violent in and of itself. So hypothetically speaking, if you need some reinforcements, you don't have a whole lot of friends that can come down if you need them. Whereas JD is going to have an army ready and willing to do what has to be done to help him keep that championship. That's a dangerous man.
Yes. Yeah, I need everybody to see this, bro. Like, it's like, and like I was saying, like I was telling LVJ earlier, I'm not being a hater. Like sometimes the truth is the truth, bro. Like it's the truth. You gotta tell the truth in this situation. I don't like this for Cavens. I don't like it. Now, we can get him on the show and see where his mindset is going through this path. I would love to talk to him about it because I'd love the chance to talk him out of it. Because, like, bro, what I know he wouldn't listen, which is why I said I would love the chance to talk about it. Like,
I was gonna say it's a little too late because you know we only got 2 weeks left. I don't know how much talking out of it we would have, and I saw the comment. Oh,
appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you. I'll put that up there and then I'll let it go. Very much appreciate you.
Fair is fair.
Fair is fair.
Fair is fair. But speaking of fair, another because you know we want to keep going down this card and a match that caught my eye. Honestly speaking, we're getting the Stray Dog back at MPX. 50 caliber. Barrett Brown is coming home, and what a match against an up and coming in the Defiant Devin Anello. And ladies and gentlemen, if anyone knows me the way that they know me, when it comes down to wrestling, I always love seeing a good veteran versus not necessarily rookie, but I say young gun. It's always good to see that veteran versus somebody that's up and coming and promising. However, in this situation, Barrett, if you're watching, if you hear this, if you see this, please wipe that smirk off of Devin Anello's face because it has been, I think the lights have been getting into his head. And ever since losing the MPX tag team titles, it seems like Devin's like, I don't know what to do. I want to wrestle, but I don't. I want to be a tag team champion again, but I don't. But that ego is just, he needs a reality check. And if anybody is going to do it and can do it, it's going to be Barrett. You already know where I'm leaning. I got the stray
50
dog in
cal
this
all
one.
day, bro.
I got the stray dog.
50 cal all day. And I think this will be a good lesson for Devin and Mello. Honestly, I really do think this will be a good lesson for him. It's a humbling, you know what I mean? And sometimes you need it. Sometimes you need the humbling. But on the very off chance that he gets the job done in this match, you will not hear the end of it from him.
Oh boy, buckle up for that one.
You will not hear the end of it from him, because you're right. The ego is getting bigger. He's getting more comfortable in the spotlight, like someone else we just had on the show. I would argue to say Devin Anello kind of feels unappreciated at this point. And he probably has to put his footprint in the sand a little bit. And who better to do this against Bear Brown? Who better? So on the off chance that he gets this job done, yeah, I could see him making a major case for himself. But that's a major if.
Major.
That is a major if. But we got debuts, returns, but one match I do want to point out for this night is going to be the first title defense for Anarchy Ash, going up against Ray Lynn for the American Joshi Championship. Very, very happy to see this championship being defended. It's a good first test for Anarchy Ash, being that Ray Lynn was in the tournament herself and put up a good showing for herself. I think sky's the limit for Anarchy Ash right now, but getting this is a very big first test.
No, I agree with you, and I'll kind of piggyback on that. As we talked about, we're on the road to Destiny, and shout out to MPX, shout out to Tyler Foster and Cody Cox, who, as the announcements roll out about these matches at Destiny, they will give them to us and spit it on air, and then we'll see a graphic about it. But last week at the show, it was announced that at Destiny, Anarchy Ash is taking on who? Player one, Vert Vixen.
And you
Fallout.
know,
yeah, Fallout from Who Runs the World 3. So for Anarchy Ash, who we haven't seen since Who Runs the World 3, like you said, this is going to be a huge first step for her, being that new MPX American Joshi champion. Ray Lynn is no walk in the park. This is going to be a really good match from start to finish. It could go either way, but for Anarchy Ash, I could see her coming into this match with something to prove, because again, in 2 weeks' time, you've got Vert Vixen. And if anybody knows Anarchy Ash, has seen Anarchy Ash, when she's in a bad mood and when she wants to get her hands on somebody, like she did with London Dior down there in Baracho Pro in Austin, she's not going to rest. She's not going to take a week off. She's not going to stop thinking about it. She's going to keep scrapping. And yeah, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't agree more. But what I've seen from Vert Vixen, I've gone on record and said I needed to see it. I like it. I like this refined version of Vert Vixen. Much needed change. Stop being the nice guy, so to speak. Stop being that. And the attitude change, I love it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be a huge one. I saw your poll that you put down there, and people are starting to react to it. So if you haven't seen it, we've got a question going on. We would love to get your thoughts, your opinions. Please let us know. Who do you have between LVJ and Exodus Prime this Saturday, Splinter Cell, for the Texas 8 qualifier to represent the DFW? And we've got one answer already in LVJ. So I'll go ahead and throw my answer out there as well, because we've interviewed both of these guys. We've gotten both of their takes on it. We have another comment. We've got Exodus, so we're 1-1.
Uh-oh.
Give me LVJ to be the representative of Dallas. And the main reason I'm going to say that, because y'all know me, I pay attention to the game. That's what I do. I think LVJ just has that different, that not just his bark, but it's also his persona, his grind. You can tell he's passionate about what he does. And I'm not saying that Exodus isn't, but we're seeing that gear flip in LVJ
in real time.
In real time. And it's also this is a make or break moment. Like in this match, in this tournament, this is something that can make my career, or this is something that could break my career. And I'd be damned if I let it break me. So I've got LVJ because I think he's going to be hungrier. I think with the tutelage of the tutelage of JD Griffey being in his mind as well to help prepare him mentally for something like this. Yeah, I got LVJ.
Yeah, me too. I got LVJ. And it's for the reason that you said. But hearing him tonight, it reaffirmed something for me. And it's when a young talent has their mindset to something, you see it. Right? You see it. You see the goal that he's chasing. He doesn't have to say what it is. You see it. Right. And tonight I kind of saw that in him. Like he knows I'm destined to be places. And how he spoke about it is, I may not have it now, but I'm gonna have it. I love hearing that, honestly, because it lets me know that there is no quit in him. For people like that they got the dog in them. And honestly, putting him in this match against Exodus and hearing Exodus talking about retirement, it may be time. I gotta go LVJ, bro. And it's because sunrise and sunset. One's sunrise, the other one's sunset, and both are getting ready to ride. One's just going in two different directions. So
right,
I'm going LVJ on this one.
I love it, and shout out to AC. You brought up a good point. X did hold his own against two opponents in two title matches. He is the real deal. I'm not taking anything away from Exodus Prime because Exodus Prime is my guy. Anyone that knows me also knows that. I just think, like I mentioned when we were interviewing LVJ, I think it's going to be a mental battle because, again, you've got Destiny in a couple of weeks. You just saw your tag team partner get taken out last week by Most Wanted, which I've also been on record. Most Wanted is not a team to play with. Most Wanted, if they wanted to, I'm not saying they are because I don't know, their music could hit and it throws Exodus off. They could make an appearance and they could cause some chaos. I don't know. But it's just, I think because so many people, like we said, have a target on the back of Exodus Prime, I think that's going to be the downfall and the wear and tear on a match of this caliber come Saturday night.
Again, get those votes in. 1 for LVJ, 2 for Exodus Prime. As we keep it rolling here on the No Gimmicks podcast, we got another debut. One that I'm actually really excited about because we've seen these guys down in the South, and now they're coming up north, making their MPX debut. And that's Stunning Attraction, taking on Just Vibing with Just Nick. And bro, listen. Thoughts real quick, because I might have to go in on this one. Thoughts.
So let me say this first. Stunning Attraction, I know about Devin Carter. We all should know about Devin Carter. The one person that I didn't know about, and shout out to Brian Pulver, thank you for helping me do my homework on this one. His tag team partner, Jaden Valentino. Very unique pairing. I can't wait to see them together because I'm unfamiliar with Jaden Valentino. However, Just Vibin' is coming to Bedford. And ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been in the building when Just Nick and Kenny Calypso are on a card, buckle up. You're in for a treat. Laura, please do not stand in the front of the entrance ramp when Nick comes flying out. Because that energy is going to catapult through the building when their music hits. This is gonna be, like you said, a very unique match. I'm excited for it, but only because I'm familiar with the game of Just Vibing. I got Just Vibing in this one. It's gonna be a really good
Ooh.
match. Gonna be a really good match, but I've got Just Vibing pulling out the win.
Ooh. Oh, listen, debuts really haven't been going in favor of the people that's been debuting. I'm going to call this one the exception. I'm calling this the exception. Listen, if you haven't seen Devin Carter and Valentino in action, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Bro, this tag team is phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is phenomenal. This is a phenomenal pairing. And just going up against Just Vibing, Calypso, and Just Nick, listen, I gotta go with Stunning Attraction. I gotta go with him. Remember, on this show, I say there's people I just don't go against. Devin Carter's on that list. No matter the pairing that he's in, I don't go against them at all. So, Devin Carter, you got my stamp. I'm picking Stunning Attraction.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that one, but hearing you talk highly of it, I'm even more intrigued for this match. And speaking of intrigue, another match that really caught my eye, a return, if you will. We saw him last week as the mystery partner for Sky De La Cremosa.
Yep.
Caleb Riley is back. And let me be the first to say to Caleb, welcome back. Like, you honestly have been missed. Not because of all you did with House Sagan. You honestly have been missed. Like, you were one of those guys, in my personal opinion, and I'll make this about me for a second.
No,
you were one of those guys that you just had it, and you flipped the switch every time you came out there during the homecoming tournament, the whatever you were doing, you had it. Whatever it was, you had it. And then you paired with Aaron Eagle, and some people were kind of like, okay, whatever.
I loved it.
I loved it too, but I had to give him hell because that's what I do. Hashtag side chick. But it's okay. Welcome back, Caleb. You have been missed. It's good to see you have not missed a step. And also, shout out to you for, in my opinion, having one of the top 5 entrance songs of MPX. When your music hits, it's a whole nother vibe.
Yes.
Whole nother vibe.
Yes. Yes. And I'm going to echo that because he was missed. So when he came out, I was like, oh, man. In the moment, like, it made me realize how much I actually missed him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because sometimes it'll be like you get so invested in other stories that when he did come out, I was like, oh man, I forgot. Like, he was doing some crazy stuff before he left. And now to have him back, I'm very excited to see him. But on that same token, Langley was like that for me too. Yes. So it was good seeing Langley come back. And it was good seeing him like just feel the energy again and vibe off that. So I like this for them on opposite ends of tag teams. Now they're going one-on-one. I like this.
I like it too. And for Langley, he's going to have that chip on his shoulder because earlier this year with the Mr. MPX tournament, unfortunately, it was an injury that took him out of the tournament.
Yeah.
So for Langley, you just know Langley's going to have that chip on his shoulder to get back to some level of, hey, I got to make a name for myself here at MPX. I grew up here. I was raised here. I am a purebred of MPX. So, for Langley, that's got to be gearing him, pushing him. And we talked about it. The elephant's out of the bag. The prospect title is up for grabs at Destiny in a multi-person scramble match where there's only been one entrant. It's safe to say for both of these guys, Caleb and Langley, as well as damn near anybody else on this card, some people are going to be chomping at the bit, trying to get the attention of MPX management to make a name for themselves with 2 weeks left until we hit the Epic. So for both of these guys, this is a hard match to call.
Yeah,
I don't know the way it's going to go. I think it also has potential to be the sleeper match of the night because a lot of people are going to be focused on the Texas 8 qualifier. A lot of people are looking at Cavens and Sky. A lot of people are going to be looking at Tomei and Izzy James. But you can circle Caleb Riley and Langley, and this one's going to be a really good match.
Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely agree with that. But that's the card come this Saturday. Again, loaded card, lots of possibilities. We're on the path to destiny. Anything can happen. But the match that I'm focused on right now, LVJ versus Exodus Prime, it seems like the chat's focused on that match. MPX and New Texas did a very good job promoting this match because it is a big deal. And I like to think we had a little bit of push in that. But I hope that was us. But because I was like, man, bro, I love the interaction. When they had the interaction, I loved it. But I was like, also, we need to have that here, bro. Like, please give us this one. Yeah, please give us this one. And then hash out the tournament the way y'all gonna hash it out. But let us get this one first. So I'm glad we're getting it. I'm glad we're getting it this weekend. And both guys, bro. Both guys are it's gonna be fire. But shout out to Kim too, because Kim brought up a good point. It's gonna steal the show, but she brought up a good point this weekend too. And also I want to put up something because the forever ROH champion Athena is gonna be at Maple Leaf Pro Uprising over in Canada, and she's gonna be putting the title on the line. But check that out. It's going to be, they're working with ROH. So check that out. Shout out to you, Kim. Thank you for always coming in the chat. And I hope you have fun at that show. She's like, I'm not going to be watching live because I'll be at MLP. So congratulations. Hope you enjoy it. And it'll be your first time seeing the Fallen Goddess live. So had to put that out there. Shout out to you, Kim. But JJ, excellent show tonight. What you got, sir?
Man, all I can say is final thoughts for the people. If you have not already, go get your tickets, mpxwrestling.com. This is going to be one of the shows. First of all, shout out to Creative. Whoever came up with the name Splinter Cell, I absolutely love the video game theme shows. And Splinter Cell, ever since I was a kid, was one of my all-time favorite games. So shout out to you guys. This is an honor. I can't wait to be front row for this one. For everybody else, go get your tickets because this is one of those shows that I can almost see it being a sellout. Like I could see standing room only happening at a show like this because of the high caliber card that is going to be delivered Saturday night. And if you can't be there, make sure you follow on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, all the MPX socials. Stay tuned because a lot is going on. Destiny is on the horizon. We are 2 weeks away. It's going to be at the Epic in Grand Prairie. And, you know, the grandest prairie of them all.
Should we tell the people we're doing a pre-show that day?
I mean, you know, your boys are going to be there, of course. And yes, we have a pre-show for Destiny that we're cooking up and we're working on. So that's going to be huge. Again, it's going to be a special time, but you've got to stay tuned. You don't want to miss a week because there's so much going on. But of course, if you do, you know where to find us here at the No Gimmicks Podcast. We will catch you up, get you up to speed, get you ready. And next week, I hope we still come out of that one in one piece because I'm in the back of my head, depending on how Saturday night goes. Oh, we got Sky De La Cremosa next week.
We'll see. Pray for us. I mean, you put so much out there. I got nothing else, bro. I got nothing else. All right, man. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Be safe. Take care of each other. Come out to these shows this weekend. Have a good time. But until then, y'all know what it is. Be safe. Take care of each other. Enjoy what you're going to enjoy. Peace. Oh, I should probably do that. All right, peace.
And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmick. Yeah. And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmick. Yeah. And I know it's all business, all business, all business. We give them no gimmicks, gimmicks.